Hey guys, it's Ashton here. I just wanted to give off my premature thoughts on 2K25. Um, I guess we'll just get straight into the video here. So, first off, I think the game's going to be great. I know the last videos I've made on the game have been obviously not that great. But despite me complaining, I think the game's gonna be awesome. I'm sorry, this lighting's pissing me off. Um, I think that this game is gonna be pretty cool. Um, like 2K24, I've made multiple videos on that game saying that I've absolutely disliked this and this and this and this, but I have over 760 hours on the game. So I clearly enjoy playing the game. It's just there's stuff that pisses me off, and whenever I get pissed off, I decide to make a YouTube video on it, like I did for my last things. But I'm gonna try to not focus as much on this video as like my faction and my or island, because although I will say that I hate that, um, I'm gonna try to be not paying as close as attention to that, although that is a huge thing that I absolutely hate. Such as in my faction, VC, and then the island being a microtransaction hell, 50 servers, 50 player servers. I made an entire video on it. Just watch it if you want to. I don't care. Now, the things that they've added in this game, I think are all right. I think the roster looks pretty clean. They got rid of some superstars that are just like okay, like Jerry the King Lawler, Bad Bunny. Me personally, I forgot everyone else who was in it. I think there was like 26 people that got removed. Like Bobby Lashley, I was kind of upset when I heard about him. But then again, he got released in like May or something. It was pretty obvious that he wasn't going to be in this game. But then they had Baron Corbin, so I don't know. But they're also introducing new superstars that I think are pretty cool, like Elektra Lopez, Sol Ruka, Jada Parker, Ethan Page, and Javon Evans. I was really excited to play as those people in the game, so I'm glad I can in this one. And also absolutely love the fact that they brought in chain wrestling. I know that has nothing to do with the roster, but I was a pretty big fan of chain wrestling. I know many people weren't a big fan of chain wrestling, but I loved it. I loved it in 2K15 because I always loved the realism. So whenever the match started, you would go for like a tie up. I always loved that. But I can definitely see people getting pissed off after a few matches that at every beginning match you would always go for it. But me personally, I always loved it. Um, and then they're also adding in brawls or yeah, basically brawls, backstage brawls, which I think is all right for what it is. I feel like it's just supposed to be 2K20. Um, so that's cool, I guess. I personally don't care for it. I think it's gonna be cool for the first like few days, and then after those first few days are up, it's just gonna be all right. Like you're not gonna play it anymore. And then like it's like 2K20 with their brawls. They added this new thing called like 2K brawls, but then after like the first 5 times you played in it, you just don't want to play it anymore, and you just kind of don't do it. And then it also is kind of like 2K22 and then 24, 23's backstage where it's literally the same exact fucking thing, and after like a few times you just are done with it because it was cool when it got introduced in 22, and then they added something in 23. They added like the spotlight thing in 23, and then in 24 they added an elevator and then water bottles and then an ambulance. But that's not enough to want to play it anymore, or play it as much as you'd want to. Um, They're also adding underground matches, which I think that this one is going to be all right. I think this is going to be another thing. It kind of reminds me of 2K24's casket and ambulance match. I think that it's going to be all right. I don't think it's going to be anything special. I don't think many people are going to want to do it. And I think you'll want to play it after like a little bit. Or sorry, I think you'll want to not play it after a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. Because, like I said, it's kind of like the casket and the ambulance match. After a little bit, you're just not caring for it anymore. It's like the newness. What the fuck? The new of it is just gone because it's new and you're finally excited to play it, and then it's just gone and you're like, okay, I don't care anymore. Also, I really do enjoy the fact that they're adding special guest referee into this. Um, or sorry, obviously they're adding special guest referee, but I'm talking about they're adding special guest referee to every other mode. I think that's pretty cool. Also, they're adding intergender matches, which I believe, they're adding it to every match. So that's fun. Can't wait to do that. Um, and universe mode, they're adding back promos. Uh, that seems to be it though with universe mode. It kind of seems like universe mode is dying and that no one cares for it anymore. Like they do care for it, but it's not enough to actually want to keep on playing it because they don't really update it. But now with the addition of promos, nothing changes. Um, so that's what that is for that. My GM, it just kind of seems like it's going to be the same exact fucking thing. Just this time they're adding more managers, which I think is cool. Just someone tell me why the fuck is CM Punk there? Um, that's crazy to me. Um, and then showcase mode. I think showcase mode is going to be interesting. Um, I think I like the addition of adding dream matches in there. But at the end of the day, it's showcase mode. Nothing really to you know care about. Um, so it's not that important because, like I said, it's a showcase mode. One thing that's really great about it though is that you don't have to what am I going for? You don't have to see slingshot, which is just see real life footage. Which I'm glad that they got rid of that because although I didn't really care for it in 22, 23 and 24 just made it really suck because it was really silent. So you're watching the clip and you're hearing background audio that isn't even in the actual, like, it's not the actual audio. It's just random fucking music playing. So now you're just kind of sitting there and you're just listening to the music playing while it's going off, and it's just you hear like ring bumps and shit. It's really weird. And it kind of ruins it. So I'm glad they're getting rid of that. And I think that's it. I think that's all the modes. You know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to try to get into my faction or the island. I think that I think I already gave my opinions enough on that, if I'm being honest. Basically, if y'all want the short rundown on it, I fucking hate it and I want it to be gone. But, that's not going to happen anytime soon because 2K is the greatest fucking company I've ever seen. So, we're not going to get away from that. One thing I am scared of, though, is for 2K26, I'm scared they're going to add a season pass. That's terrifying to me. I really hope they don't, but it seems like they're going to next year. If not this year, I can definitely see them adding it this year, just without telling anyone. Also think that covers the basics of everything that I kind of wanted to talk about. Yeah, I think that's it. I think the Bloodline Showcase is gonna be all right. I think the roster's absolutely fantastic this year. I also really enjoy that the special guest referees getting brought into most modes. I don't know why the fuck we can't have it in all modes. Obviously, like excluding things like war games for example, I don't really expect them to do war games. Speaking of war games, I really hope that we are able to get a 5-on-5 war games instead of the 3-on-3 or the 4-on-4. That's also kind of annoying, but you know, at the end of the day, it's kind of all right. I don't care. Um, Also, they're adding in a whole bunch of new managers. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's it. I think that's all I have to talk about. Let me know if there's something I missed, which there's definitely most likely something I missed. Um, so yeah. Oh yeah. I completely forgot. They just released yesterday American Maid's entrance, which is, oh my god, why would they do that? What, like, they knew that they didn't give them a special unique entrance, but they still showed it off like it was fucking like it was something so fucking special and important. It's the Hurt Business entrance. No one likes it. Me and my, even including myself, I fucking hate whenever there's a fucking Hurt Business entrance and I see the yellow flashing lights. That's when I know I fucking don't want to ever do this tag team ever again. Like, for example, if you do one with, in this game, if you don't play as Roman Reigns and you do like Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa, or let's just say you play as Jimmy Uso and you have Solo Sikoa, Paul Heyman, and Roman Reigns in your like corner, you would expect it to do the Bloodline entrance. But no, because I guess fuck Jimmy Uso, he's not Roman Reigns, so they put you in a Bloodline thing, or they put you in the Hurt Business thing, where now y'all are all moving like the original Hurt Business. I don't think Paul Heyman joins in, but you know, Jimmy, Solo, and Roman do it, or some shit like that. I completely forgot. Either way, it's just like it's just confusing on why they would do that. I think that's all I have to say. I hope they fix that. I hope it's like Nia Jax's entrance when they revealed it. Uh, Excuse me. I don't think I can, or I don't think I'll show it. But basically, Nia Jax, they showed her entrance off for the 2K24 DLC reveal, and then the Titantron was just a generic fucking Titantron, which I get it. It's a Titantron, and they fixed it in the DLC. And the thing I'm talking about is for them to fix an entire 4-man motion, or 4-man/woman motion, which is way fucking harder to do. Either way, I think that's where I'm gonna end this video off of. I think that's all the points I have to say. I'll make a video on when the game comes out. I'll make a video and I'll let y'all know this right fucking now. The moment I drop that video is going to be very fucking positive because I am or every time I get a new game, and especially a 2K game, I always love it. The moment it comes out, I play the fuck out of it and I love it. And then after a few days, then I'm like, okay, yeah, no, this game's kind of just alright. And then y'all can get my actual review on it rather than first day, which I absolutely love because it's something new and it's really great. Because it's something you haven't seen before, like chain wrestling, showcase mode. So it's just all things that are new. So just prepare for that next video that I'm going to be talking about 2K25 to be overwhelmingly positive. So yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end this video off. Thank you all for watching, and bye. Hey, guys, sorry for that. Yeah, I know I said I was going to end the video, and I know I did this last video too, but I completely forgot this. I missed the entire thing of My Rise. I completely forgot to talk about that. And I also forgot to talk about my GMs online. I don't play online, but if you do, I can definitely see that being very fun for you to do as well. I do remember I said something in the My GM thing where I said that nothing really special got added except for the new managers, which is true, on a certain level because, like I said, they also brought in um, online. So yeah, but on to what I was going to talk about, my rise. So I literally recorded an entire section. It was like a 5 minute thing where I talked about my rise, and then I just kind of completely went off track, and then and I had to make sure whether or not I was right in the first place. So I went to go check, and I was right. So this year's my rise is going to be unified. Um, so that's cool, I guess. Um, Not really. I don't know. I'm kind of mixed on it. Because I'm trying not to get on off track because this is what made me get off track. So this is basically what happened for AEW Fight Forever. In AEW Fight Forever, if y'all don't know, it was four different things that they called blocks. And you could choose between a male and a female. And the AEW Fight Forever also had male and females. Or, sorry, not male and females. They also had intergender matches. So, if you chose the path of a male, you would get two different stories that you get on the first block, and then you can unlock everything else because there would be three in each block. But if you played as a female, you were only set onto one path. And then after the end of that first path, they literally say, "Hey, prove that you are good by defeating males." And then they just set you on the track of males. It's kind of like they wanted you to get the same exact experience as it was before, if that makes any sense. How I felt it was I thought that the only reason they added intergender matches was just because they were lazy as fuck and they didn't want to do any other thing. Like they had the male and they're like, oh hell, oh fuck, we have the male, but now we need a female. So they just slapped him on there, said, oh yeah, we can also make it intergender matches as well. So they added the intergender matches, and then they just let the females go in and do the exact same things that the males were going to do. That's how I felt, at least. And then this year's, it is like exactly like that. It is there is one unified story as I read, and it's going to be an intergender unified story. So it just seems like that they were lazy, and they just decided, hey, give them one story, not two, but one story, where the male and the female will go through the same exact things, except this time, maybe this time, they'll just say, oh, hey, you right there, guy, or hey, you right there, woman, or just like change the dialogue for separate genders. I know I did a terrible example. I couldn't think of anything. But that seems like all that it's going to do in this game. I don't like it. I don't. I clearly don't like the idea of having a conjoined My Rise because I feel like that it's going to be very lazy. And as I said in this video, 2K is a very greedy company. So it kind of seems like that they just thought of My Rise as an afterthought. And then they were like, oh yeah, fuck, we got My Rise to do. While they were mainly focusing on making stuff like the island. Because the island is like the biggest fucking thing coming out in this game. So, yeah. I think that's all I gotta really say about this. I think My Rise is going to be all right. I don't think it's going to be any good. I don't think it's going to be any great. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be great. I don't think it's gonna be bad. I think it's just going to be average. I don't think it's going to be like this thing that they're like really hoping that's going to do. I don't think they. I think what they're thinking is that, oh hey, we can now only make one story instead of having two stories, and this time they can both play as a male and female. So, I mean, I guess that's cool in its own right. I just hope that it's on like the same level quality as it was for like 2K19, for example, because 2K19 had a really great career mode. Um, so now after having the career mode for that one, it would be kind of cool if they had like a female in that one that you could play as, and then you could do that same exact thing, but this time you're playing as a female rather than a male. Um, I just gotta hope that's like the same level quality as that one, but it's not. It's most likely not. I mean, for Christ's fucking sake, it's probably not. I just gotta hope that they got their shit together with this one, and that they were just like, hey, since we're only focusing on one story, we'll just make it really fucking good. So that's what I'm praying. That's what I'm hoping. Um, yeah, that's all I really gotta say for this video. I'll see y'all guys next time, and bye. Wow, this looks awful. Oh shit, hold on, I'm gonna fix this. Hello, everyone. My name is Ashton. I don't know what the fuck I was supposed to start this off with. I was supposed to start off with "Hey guys," right? I always say "Hey guys" or "Hi guys." But I gotta be more. I gotta be like "Hey females" as well. What the fuck? Why am I still recording? Hey guys, it's Ashton here. I just wanted to give my premature. Oh, did I say it? I think I said it right. Here we are again with my un fucking my rise. Now, when last year's my rise, sorry, fucking what the fuck. Hey guys, sorry here. Sorry here. What the fuck?